So let's finally start getting our hands dirty and actually assembling an edit. So I'm just gonna start by showing you uncut what the first like 10 seconds of this video actually look like. And you'll see just how many mistakes there are, and therefore that'll give us some idea as to what we have to cut out in our A cut. Okay, we can do this. Okay, now that bloody remote is gone. Oh well, who needs the remote for anything anyway? Let's just unplug that. Hit the record button. Okay, so you'll see for the first 20 seconds of it, the screen was completely blank and it was just me trying to find out where the remote was so I could press the record button. Obviously, we don't want that sort of stuff to be included in the footage, but yeah, I'll stop interrupting. Let's just play it all the way through. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another... Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the monthly favorite series. Today, we're going to be talking about a book, a blog... No. Hey guys, welcome back to... Hey guys, welcome back to another installment. Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about a book, a blog, a podcast, and a board game. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, so it was only that last bit that was actually coherent. As you obviously noticed, I was doing a lot of it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about it. Oh shit, I did that wrong. So the thing that I do is that whenever I make a mistake, I have this as a reflex. I clap my hands or tap my fingers or hit my jeans, anything that is going to cause a spike in the waveform, because you'll see our waveforms here. If we kind of zoom into that a bit more, you'll see where the spikes are. By the way, if you can't see the waveforms, you click on this little button over here and you can toggle the waveforms on and off. I always like to see them because of this thing where I clap when I make a mistake. And usually when I'm making a YouTube video, it's going to be the final take that's going to be the most coherent. So it's just kind of useful to watch it all the way through and kind of figure out where that final take is. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play up until the point where I've just started that perfect final take. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about a book, a blog. No. Hey guys, welcome back to another installment. Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about a book, a blog, a podcast, and a board game. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, so that is the most relevant one that I want to isolate and I want to put onto my timeline. So how do I do that? Well, firstly, it's not too helpful to see things in this particular browser format. I prefer seeing it like this because now it's zoomed everything so much more in, so I can see exactly where, you know, if we zoom right in, you'll see that there's a little spike over there. So I suspect that's where I clap my hands. Yeah, you'll see that's where I hit my jeans, so I've noticed the spike. And so immediately after the spike, I'm thinking, is this where the right take is starting? Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about... Yeah, so I can tell that that's going to be the perfect one. Now, the objective is to select the in and the out points of that particular clip. Now, how do we do that? We could just kind of use our mouse to drag along until we find the right bit. So I see the spike there and I'm going to click over there and I know it's round about there, but that's not a very precise way of doing it. And instead what we want to be doing is we want to be going much more granular, much more specific in where our in and out points are. And so there's a few keyboard shortcuts I'm going to use for that, because I don't think you even can do this with using the mouse. And that is the left and right arrow key and the shift button. So left and right arrow key, move it along by a single frame, whereas shift moves it along by, I think, 10 frames. And so if I'm at this point, we're going to be talking about it. And I know that this this particular bit is the right one that I want. I'm going to shift back, play by hitting spacebar. Hey. And as soon as I start talking, at that point, I'm going to pause again and I'm going to find the specific frame where I start talking, because the only in and out points I want are the ones where I'm actually talking. I don't want there to be unnecessary pauses. Okay. So that is the point where it says, hey, and actually if you want to figure that out further, you can hit this button, show how high the audio meters. So you'll notice nothing particularly on the audio. And then I say, hey, and then the audio meter. And so what I want to do is I want to go one frame before that point and hit I on my keyboard. This sets an in marker. That tells Final Cut that this is the in point of this clip. And then I want to go to the end of the clip. Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about a book, a blog, a podcast, and a board game. So yeah, let's just jump into it. And at the point where I stop talking, I then want to hit O on my keyboard. And you'll notice that this then gets yellow selected, and that tells Final Cut that, okay, the next thing I want to do is going to be to this particular segment of the video. So now we basically want to copy and paste that onto our timeline. So what I could do is I could take it, I could drag it, and I could just drag and drop it. And that would be very reasonable. And now if I hit spacebar to play. Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of the monthly favorite series. Today we're going to be talking about a book, a blog, a podcast, and a board game. So yeah, let's just jump into it. And now we're playing on the timeline. So you'll notice that when I hit play, we're going to be talking about a book. We've got this red line going across the timeline, whereas over there, series. Today we're going to be talking about a... Over there we were browsing the raw footage, but then when we select this area for good, and then in the same browser window we'll get our timeline instead. And so this is a pretty reasonable start. We've taken the bit of the footage that we want, we've set our in-point or out point, and we've dragged and dropped it onto the timeline. But as you'll have noticed, this is quite a cumbersome process. I don't want to have to watch myself over and over again. So in the next few videos, I'm going to be talking about how we can speed up with this basic editing move. And this really is a basic editing move. It's like, you know, pretty much any YouTube channel is just a case of filming the footage, and then when you're editing it, it's about selecting in points, out points, and dragging it onto the timeline. You could practically edit an entire feature film, excluding all the special effects, which you can't really do in editing software. You need extra software for that. You could just edit an entire feature film just by using the in button, the out button, and dragging and dropping it onto the timeline. Everything else is just accessory on top of that. So the more efficient we can make this process of just in, out, drag onto timeline, the more efficient our video editing is going to be. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the next few videos. And I've cheekily kept that pause in just so you see that even while filming an online class, I'm still doing this thing where I'm just clapping, because at this point it's just a reflex. Anyway, let's move on to the next video.